It's a much-needed program. This is Miss Martina Minthorn, the director.
Good afternoon, everybody that's here and online. My name is Martina Minthorn Callahan, and I am the new Historic Preservation Officer here for Comanche Nation. Like Mr. Nelson said, it is a very important duties to be able to protect our sacred sites across the places that we migrated through. And so our main focus is to preserve historic sacred sites and landmarks of the Comanche Nation. Since we're a nomadic tribe, we traveled through a lot of the places once we broke away from the Shoshone. So our main concern is to do tribal consultation with federal agencies, states, cities, anybody that's construction within the Comanche migration lands. And so just wanted to put this photo here. This is Enchanted Rock. This is in South Texas, kind of close to Fredericksburg. And so this is one of our sacred sites here. And I've been able to travel here, and it's kind of like Medicine Bluff. This is where they did Vision Quest in South Texas. Okay, go to next slide. So our main focus is to be able to provide consultation. So if somebody wants to build a bridge in Brownsville, Texas, well, we'll do the research to be able to see if there's any type of sacred sites, burial grounds, battle sites, anything that could be a disturbance to our sacred sites in that vicinity. These are some of the sacred sites that we have in Montana here, the Tobacco Root Mountains. This is the Monument Rocks in Kansas. And so so interested into being able to learn about the places that we migrated, because a lot of times Comanches just think, you know, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma is our homeland, but we did have quite extensive of traveling and migrating from the north. So this is some of the places here. My presentation I just put together for 5 to 7 minutes from the last time we did the budget summit. So just wanted to try to get through this presentation. Currently we don't have a grant at this moment, but that's what I'm working on to see if we can be able to get back the grant for the historic preservation. We were the 94th tribe to be given the responsibility to be able to control and consult on behalf of our tribe. This is the area that the Comanche Nation represents. This map represents the area that we give consultation towards. So from Canada down to Mexico here. So that's what we go off of when we do our consultation. So Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, these are all the areas that we can be able to do consultation through 106. Oops, okay. And so what we do for our program, our main concern is to do consultation. So just this month, I've only been here a month now, but as far as what we did at our office, as far as consultation, we have done 165 correspondence. Department of Transportation, Department of Defense, communication towers, Bureau of Land Management, Forestry, USDA, cities, private. So those are just some of the people that we do consultation with, and also even with the Comanche Nation, with our future area in Ryan that we just obtained. So that's what we do to be able to give these people who are trying to start construction in that area, we have to give them permission. So we want to do our diligent duty in being able to speak on behalf of the Comanche Nation. We also participate in public forums to help knowledge of the nation and general public, provide research on land records and produce maps for plotting and cultural sites, work with the government officials, scholars, artists, educators, students, elders, and tribal members on Comanche history matters, Provide information to tribal members in the form of copies, photographs, genealogy research, language, history, and art. We reproduce historical data for tribal members. We promote tribal functions, assist the nation in legal issues on cultural resources. So a good example is the Medicine Bluff. Provide general audience or guidance for tribal programs. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, in 2008, with the assistance of Jimmy Otterberry, this is a good example of what consultation can do. Whenever Fort Sill was asking for consultation to put the storage facility there at Fort Sill, we were able to take that to Oklahoma Supreme Court back in 2008 and be able to stop the construction of the storage facility near Medicine Bluff. So this is a good example, and this is a well-known case in Indian country from the term that they had coined viewscape. So that's something that's really been a big impact in Indian country, and I'm proud of Jimmy and all the efforts that he's made, and definitely we know how important Medicine Bluff is to us. So there's a lot of other areas that are across Indian country, or the places that we travel, that we also need to protect. Just wanted to throw this in here. This is 170 years this year. That will be the Fredericksburg Treaty. So these are important dates in our history. And also it's the 150-year anniversary that we signed the Medicine Lodge Peace Treaty that put us here in Southwest Oklahoma. Oh, yes. During the Comanche Fair this year? Okay. In September for the Medicine Lodge Treaty.
All right, they're making me say this on the mic.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that I don't know who in Kansas, Medicine Lodge is recognizing the treaty, but it's the same weekend as the Comanche Fair.
Yeah. I think we didn't sign it until like October too, like the October 21st, 22nd, in that time frame.
But next year they're going to have a reenactment of it.
Okay. They do it like every other year,
yes,
the people of the Medicine Lodge. So that's in southwestern Kansas.
Kansas,
Yeah,
right
so
across
mainly
the border.
Divalls, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, war party.
Yeah. No
But
reason not to.
Yeah, definitely. And I know we did
can't
have
do
some
that.
people from Fredericksburg ask to see if anybody wanted to come and participate, singing, dancing, down in Fredericksburg. But I don't know if anybody does want to go, but I know it's the Benetekas that signed that treaty, that band. And so as far as what we're asking for our grant for this year, 2017-18, is $250,000. I'm currently working on a grant, and what our goal is to do with that grant is through the National Historic Preservation Office, and it is a historical trail guide. Since I've been in this position doing our consultations, once I start doing a consultation, say it's in South Texas and I'm doing the research, and I get so excited to be able to see, what we've done in that area, and I want our kids to see where that we migrated through. And I think with this trail guide, we'll be able to visually show them, we were here in Wyoming in this time period, and this is what our people did, and this is the artwork we left, and, this is something that I really want our people to realize, we weren't just always in Southwest Oklahoma and just in Texas, but we have a large presence through this Great Plains area, even into Canada and down into Mexico. So, and yeah, of course, a lot in New Mexico. We were just there, and everybody, yeah, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas. So we have 8 states that we cover for a consultation. Anybody have any questions?
Every week we get something either from Los Alamos, from Austin, Texas, up to Kansas, up to Pueblo, Colorado. All of these towns, provinces, counties, cities, they understand what Comancheria was. With that said, when they ask for consult, what are they really saying?
Permission.
Permission. There we go. Thank you, Martina. All right. Martina, Historic Preservation.